The eviction notice crumpled in Imani's hand like a dying bird. Crimson light bled through the window, painting the small apartment in hues of despair. Her breath hitched. Not again. She sank onto the worn sofa, the weight of the world pressing down on her slight frame. Mama would be home soon. How could she tell her? Imani remembered the vibrant murals Mama painted on the building across the street, bursting with life despite the cracked brick and boarded windows. That was Mama, always finding beauty where others saw only decay. But beauty didn't pay the rent. A soft knock echoed through the apartment. Imani's heart leapt. It was Mama. She smoothed the crumpled notice and tried to plaster a smile on her face. The door creaked open, revealing Mama, her face etched with worry lines. Imani, baby, what's wrong? Mama asked, her voice thick with concern. Imani's carefully constructed facade crumbled. She held out the eviction notice. Mama took it, her eyes scanning the harsh words. A silence descended, heavy and suffocating. Mama's name was Seraphina. She had always said, "You gotta bloom where you're planted, Imani, even if the soil ain't fertile." She had instilled in Imani the love of art and the resilience to face adversity. Now, staring at the notice, Seraphina's strength seemed to waver. "We'll figure it out, baby," Seraphina said finally, her voice trembling slightly. "We always do, but this time felt different. The city was changing, swallowing up neighborhoods like theirs, pushing out the families who had called them home for generations." The next morning, Imani woke to the aroma of strong coffee and sizzling bacon. Serafina was already at the kitchen table, sketching furiously in her notebook. "What are you drawing, Mama?" Imani asked, pulling up a chair. Serafina smiled, a spark returning to her eyes. "I'm designing a mural, baby. A mural that will stop them in their tracks." Imani tilted her head. "Stop who?" "Them," Serafina said, her voice filled with a newfound determination. "The ones who think they can erase us. The ones who think we don't belong." Serafina envisioned a mural that celebrated the history of their community, the vibrant jazz clubs, the soulful churches, the faces of the unsung heroes who had paved the way. A mural that would scream, "We were here, we are here, and we will remain." Days turned into weeks, and Serafina poured her heart and soul into the mural project. She gathered a group of young artists from the neighborhood, teaching them her techniques, sharing her passion. Imani helped too, mixing paints, fetching supplies, and listening intently as Serafina told stories of their ancestors. Word spread quickly about the mural, and people began to stop by, offering support and encouragement. Some brought food, others donated paint, and still others simply stood in awe, watching the mural come to life. Among those who visited was a woman named Vivian. Vivian was a prominent art curator. She was captivated by Serafina's vision and the raw talent of the young artist. She saw in the mural not just a beautiful work of art, but a powerful statement of resilience and cultural pride. Vivian approached Serafina, her voice filled with admiration. "This is extraordinary. Picture," she said. "I want to help you get this mural seen by the world." Vivian used her influence to secure funding and media coverage for the mural project. Soon, news outlets were reporting on the story of Serafina and her community's fight to preserve their heritage. The attention brought a wave of support, and donations poured in, enough not only to pay the back rent, but also to secure the building from being bought out by the developers. As the mural neared completion, Serafina stood back, her eyes filled with tears of joy. Imani stood beside her, her hand intertwined with her mother's. The mural was more than just a work of art, it was a symbol of their community's indomitable spirit. The eviction notice was long forgotten, replaced by a sense of hope and possibility. They faced adversity and, through art, transformed their despair into defiance, their struggle into a symphony of colors and stories. Their home was not just a building, it was a canvas, and they were the artists, painting their future with unwavering courage and love. The crimson light, once a symbol of despair, now reflected the vibrant hues of their triumphant masterpiece.